Hello, good evening, and welcome to some Spilled Juice. Hope everyone is well this evening. Sorry it took me a little bit longer to get the stream started. I started some coffee and then forgot to finish the coffee, and yeah. But I have coffee now, so we can actually get started. You probably noticed right away this does not look anything like where I was, and that is for good reason. As I told you last time, I was going to relocate closer to where I wanted to set up base. There is one special little change in that this is not the area that I was in favor of last time. So first thing I want to do is hop into creative and fly up so you can see where we are compared to where we were going to be. And I will explain to you why I picked this place over the other place. So let's do that. Alright, so where we were going to be is actually over here. You see this magical forest marker that's 500 meters away? Yeah, that's the forest we were looking at right here. This is where I told you I died numerous times to the wizards. Okay, so it's not far at all. So this is where we were going to be with the mountains in the background, that sort of deal. All right. Well, as I was just walking around the area, checking things out, because there are some things to check out tonight, most specifically, we have a dungeon here, and we have a dungeon over here. And they have spawners in them down there. So I would like to see if we're capable of tackling them. So we'll have to see. We'll see. But yeah. As far as Astral Sorcery Temple, there's still one up over there, like, because we're not that far from the old place I was going to set up. The river that I was ogling over that I thought was so pretty to put bridges is actually right here. And it spills out this way and splits. So this is that river, and it actually goes this way. And I followed the river because I just wanted to see where it went. And that is when I came across this magical forest. So I started running around in this area and then decided just to fly up. So I did go into creative to check it out. We got a nice river area here. I set up my initial starter base over there. But the reason I picked this area, other than that I like the landscape, and it is also a dense forest, is that there are some really cool features. We've got a bunch of streams, and they actually come in through here. There's a bunch of little streams, and the other special little thing about these streams is that they go underground. See that? And then they come out. Isn't that cool? And then this one over here does the same thing. It goes underground. And you can just travel through it. It only goes one direction, of course. But yeah, so this is really neat. There's another little way it traps off. But if you've seen me play my Floramancer world, you know I absolutely love these underground cave systems. I have no idea if I don't have any current intentions of doing anything in these caves. I just think they're neat. They're a neat feature to have. Okay? I have no idea if I'm going to use them. It would be really cool to do the embers stuff underground. So maybe I'll find a neat cave system for that. But there's a bunch of just really nice topography. Ooh, there's a spider greatwood. We'll have to see what loot is underneath that. I didn't notice that one. There's a couple of them. I think the one over here maybe not. I thought the one over here was a spider tree as well. Doesn't look like it. You would see them right away. It is also something water does not tree. The other thing that I noticed about this that I like, one of the reasons I like it, the oil, there's like just a pond. It's not like a geyser. So there's no like ugly oil geysers to get rid of. And can you imagine the quaint little bridges, footpath bridges we can have going over the different areas depending on where we end up building. You know, when this area goes down, it's got forest here, really dense forest. If I wanted to push something into this area, there's a little less dense forest, but it's a different kind of forest on this side over here. So there's that. There's a whole bunch of flower forest. And there's some over here, and there's some over where I have my initial setup. So yeah, you can see there's a whole bunch of, there's flowers everywhere. That's kind of cool. Sunflower plains. So yes, I was happier with this just because of the interest in the landscape. Can you imagine having quaint little wizard houses all along here? Different little wizardy things going on. I can definitely see that. So I'm tickled. I'm tickled to be moving into this area here. And yeah. Looks like there's just the one spider tree. I could have swore I saw another greatwood with the cobwebs, but maybe it wasn't in this area. Anyway. Anyway, we are getting started over here on the other side of where we're going to have our village. I thought would be a good place to have our first home. And this, I guess, would be the hermit. I don't know. Just this will be where one house stands. I'm going to get started over here. And I like even this little area. You can see it's got a couple of little watery things going around. And it even comes out underneath here. It's still, you've got this land bridge connecting it. It goes underneath here. There's a whole sort of little underneathness about it. And this flows out into that river that we'll be crossing with a bridge. So yeah, this is our little starter spot right here. We're gonna clear it a bit so that we can get our house in here and a little farm and, you know, our initial stuff. Once we get a house built, I'm going to start figuring out where I want the center of the village to be up there, because I definitely want a warehouse started soon. I want somewhere to start storing my things in some kind of an organized fashion. The Buildcraft quarry is running. I still have to go to it. It's way over, well, it's like near that area. So it's about 1,500 meters away. I still have the portal over there at spawn. That's where that's happening. So I still have to go over there and just fill up the Stirling engines with charcoal and let it run some more. Right now I'm not babysitting it. It's doing its thing for now, and I'm fine with that. So I got most everything set up back in this fenced in area that I wanted running. I've got food that I can collect, and I laid out the root stuff again, and I've got the bees over here that need to be babysat. They haven't progressed at all because I've been moving. Moving took a lot. So, and I have this reset back up. So yeah, I mean, what can I say? I'm really happy with this area. So what I want to do first is see what is in those dungeons. See if we can tackle them, at least to try to get the loot. I'm going to hopefully leave the spawners intact. I say hopefully, but I want to hopefully leave them intact because I have not figured out what I want to do about mob drops and mob farms, that sort of thing. So we're going to try and leave the spawners intact and just disable them. So yeah, that'll be the first thing we're going to do. The first thing we're going to do is go over here. There's the 2 dungeons over here. And I think I've already been in the hut. And I did collect the loot from when the wizards trapped me. So those are the things I want to do first thing. Man, there's still a bunch of... Okay. This marker here is because you can see on the mini map, there's just a bunch of mobs constantly down in this spot here. Oops, I'm in creative. Here we go. And I don't know if it's just that there's a cave really close or what. But there's always a bunch of mobs down there. Did I find out whether or not this is just runes or if there's a chest? I think it's just ruins. We'll probably dig that up just because I need the materials. But, alright, so let's do the one that's in the hill first. Which was here, right there. I think this is a Thaumcraft dungeon right here. Maybe not. This doesn't look like Thaumcraft, but it's got skulls if I need it. Oh, there's the spawner. Zombies, alright. What's down here? Is there treasure down here? Yes. Ooh. We'll grab all those things. That just it? It looks like that's just it. And it sounds like one spawned, so we'll have to tackle one. Where he spawned, I'm not exactly sure. Must have spawned in a dark spot somewhere I can't get to him. Alright, so there's zombies there. Let's actually mark it. And we'll do waypoint, new zombie spawner, save, but we're going to turn it off. I have enough of these things that I need to clear. And then over here, I think I've already been in here, but I can't remember what spawner was in here. This was zombies as well. Tempting to break one just to get the XP. We're gonna leave that alone. I'm sure we'll come across it again. And then the other one is here. And this one I'm not sure how to get, if I'm just gonna dig down. It looks like this would be the proper entrance, but I'm not falling down there. So what I want to do is like dig down. No, I'm still not all the way to the bottom. That looks better. All right. Ooh. All sorts of good stuff. Don't have the inventory space for it right now. Anything super useful right now? An air charm. Ooh. Sorcerer's boots. Cool. Okay, so that's a zombie spawner too. No, that's spiders. So there are zombies. So right there. Hello. Wow. Okay, so, I'm gonna need to get down there and light some area up. Or they're just gonna keep coming. Wow, hello. It keeps going, haha. That's kind of cool. I don't have room for that, huh? Definitely gonna, man, the amount of loot, we're gonna have to just come back for it all. This is the one that's in the middle of the, yeah. Pyromancer's leggings. There's a bunch of spells. Phase through walls, that's cool. What was in here that I was... Glowing water. That's a start to make the, the lily pads of fertility from Reliquary. So we have spiders and zombies. Let's mark this in case we need spiders. New spider spawner. Whoop. And we're going to turn you off. And we are definitely going to need to come back here with loot. Space for loot. Also, yeah, I see that stairway needs a light. Alright. So there's one chest. Let's break it. Let's see if we can fit anything else in there. We got a periodite pick, huh? And then you... That's it. That's all I can carry right now. So we need to head back. But yeah, we have a lot of loot and no space for loot. So you can see on the minimap, there's still a whole bunch of mobs in here. I mean, just insanity. So I bet there's a big scary cave in there. Anyway, let's offload our loot and we'll go back and grab the rest of it. See if I can remember where I put everything. Let's put the magic here. I do not have a chest for Reliquary. I've just been putting the Reliquary things in here. These antlers, where in the world am I putting them? Don't know. Apparently in here. That is interesting, how I haven't figured out what to do with this stuff. Alright. And we'll put you back, and you back, and you back. I have some Titania and stuff. Auto cure poison and wither. Ooh, I like that. Don't know where to put it. Let's put you in with the astral source. We need to sleep again. So let's have some coffee. Because I always forget it and it gets cold. So let's talk building plan. The building plan is that this wizard village is kind of rusticy, medieval, a little bit of steampunky look. You know, kind of a village. Really, essentially a village. And our first house, this is the build palette. It's going to be pretty muted. Not very loud. You know, just very... It'll look really pretty here. I know this. But we're going to do the purple slate for the roof. Probably going to make these the tiles with some great wood planks to line them. You've seen me do this roof before where it's really, really pointed. And it has a liner around the outside, and I thought the great wood had that purplish hue to it that would work great. In fact, the great wood works really well with all of the earthwork slate, so I'll probably do that for every single roof. It'll be whatever color of earthwork slate. I think there's 3 colors. There's a green, a blue, and a purple, and then the great wood planks to be the liner. This particular house, I'm going to use the ironwood from Rustic for logs and for planks. And for fences. And then this is the clay wall from Rustic, which we're going to do that instead of earthworks simply because it's easier to craft. It's cheaper, the process to make it is easier, and while there aren't as many options for variety, I'm cool with that. There's the rustic wall like this, the clay wall, and there's one that's got 1 diagonal line through it, and there's one that has 2. And then we're going to use cobble and this brick and andesite and stone slabs. That's the starting palette. So I hope you like it. That is where we're going to start. I want to figure out exactly where this place is going to go and get things going. So let's do what I always do when I build. Let's grab some cobblestone. And we will chisel it so that we know that it is the build plan markers. You've seen me do this before, but anyway, if you're new watching it, we're going to go up here and figure out where this house is going to go. So it does appear that there are some mobs. I don't know if they're up here or if they're underground. Let's see. So this comes up here and it goes down there. All right. I think right about this should work. Okay, so we're gonna do... There's our first block. Oops. First plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this will be this way. Yep. And then that way. So that's still 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. So that's the front. And if we went this way. Okay. And this is 1, 2, 3. Okay, wait. 2, 4, 5. Yeah. Doesn't need to be a big house, just needs to be a nice house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we do here and we go this way again. A couple. That ought to work right like that. And where are we over here? There we go. All right, so there's our initial floor plan, somewhat. I think the door is going to be right here. That'd be nice, either here or here. All right. So, what height do I want this at? Since there's so many levels of dirt in here, do I want to dig all this out to bring it down, or do I want to bring the dirt up one? This layer will definitely come down. I'm just trying to figure out if this is going to be the layer or if this is going to be the layer. And we need to take out this mushroom and this tree and yeah, okay, let's do the mushroom first. And then the tree. There we go. And this tree has got a really long arm. That helps. All right. So I think I'd be happiest if we brought this up to this height. So we're gonna want some more dirt than what I've got. All right. And we're only gonna bring it up on the outside because clearly the inside's going to need like a floor. So yeah, let's start with that. Go get some dirt. And we just trim it. And we'll bring this up. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, same will go here. We'd bring this up. Now, this is not set in stone. I, have been known to change things. So, yeah. I mean, this is a very small little house. We don't need anything super big. It's gonna have one main section with a little wing. That's awesome. I think the wing part will only be one floor, but the rest of the house will be two. Looks like we'll need to fill... That's the right height, isn't it? Okay. Alright, so now I need to figure out the first floor. I think we'll start with just doing the face. We'll do like the front face. I don't know if I don't have a whole lot of materials, so that's why we're just kind of like winging it. Let's grab some of that. Whoa, let's cover that up. That is just a fall waiting to happen. Yeah. Alright, so I should have grabbed some ironwood. And my bed's all the way over there. We're gonna have to concern ourselves with that too. Edward just reported his first game back from the holiday. He hasn't had a league night in 2 weeks. Why did I do that? That's what I want. And he just reported a 142, which is like 12 points under his average. So yeah, he's got to work on it. But I kind of expected his score to be a little low because he hasn't had a league night in 2 weeks. So that's normal. Out of practice. Yep. And the league, the bowling alley that he bowls at is a harder, the alley does a more difficult oil pattern for a house pattern than the places that we go to practice. So there is that. Alright, if we do... I see you. By all means, just burn up. You are playing a 114 pack with mine colonies as the focus. You're always playing something a little different each time, aren't you? You move from pack to pack pretty regularly. I've noticed. Not that that's not a bad thing, just something I've noticed. So, yeah. Alright, so if we do. Should I do small little windows? I think small little windows. I think the tall windows are a thing of the upper classes and the elite, not little wizards in a little village that all they want to do is practice their magic. So I think that ought to be decent there. And this might be where we do some planks. You know what? Cyclic has scaffolding, doesn't it? Yes, we're gonna make some scaffolding. Open Blocks even has scaffolding, that's right. But the fragile scaffolding might be nice, because then it won't stay forever. It decays over time. I wonder if I lose it, or if it just breaks. It's just sticks, so it's worth finding out. Breaks over time, useful for when you're pillaring up or scaffolding around a building. If you want it just to be temporary. Yep, I don't have to go back and take it down. It'll come down on its own. That sounds perfect. Get a stack of those for now, and yeah. Alright. Yeah, what I want to do... Oh! Let's come up here. I need to make some stairs out of this. Yeah. A crafting table in my inventory would be nice. The Cyclic one, I wonder if it's something I can craft or if it's something that I will need to find as dungeon loot. Alright, so what I want to do here is support there. Ooh, do these have ironwood have trapdoors? Ironwood. No, but they have really pretty looking regular doors. So what kind of trapdoors do we want to use? Those ones from Wildwood. Ooh, we're not there yet, but if they... I want to see one. Oh, those are totally what we're doing. Is there something over there? I see like a lingering effect. Oh, is that a butterfly that's got... I wonder if that butterfly landed on this V-shroom. Alright, so yes, we're doing the wild... I'm writing this down. Because otherwise I will forget that I found these. Wild wood trap doors. Okay. Yeah. I wonder if if Wildwood has a door that I'd like better than the Ironwood ones. Wildwood. It's alright. Let's grab one. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it's got that really enchanting... we might be onto something there. We're not this far in roots to be able to do these yet. But that is, I definitely... Alright, we're gonna have to progress to get those. Alright, delete those. Yes, we're gonna have to get those. Alright, so... And... I don't know if I'm gonna do a wood piece there. Probably. And then this area will be where the cob goes. Want to use cobble? No, let's use something that's got a... that looks a little different. Stone brick stairs. I have so much stuff in my inventory that needs to go. And then I know I have these. Let's see here. And it would be nice to do some of those as slabs as well. Let's find out. All right. Do that. No, up higher. There. And there. And perhaps this one here we could do... Alright. If I do that, I think I'd like to do... I need to grab the fencing. Like that. Okay. We could put flower pots here, or we could actually do like window boxes. I haven't decided yet. We definitely need to get a bed up here. Oh, I wonder if I have wool. Because we have comforts. Marble wool. Great. Let's use it. Yay! Oh, the sleeping bag broke. Oh, that's icky. Ah, that's a waste of wool. Don't do that again. I'm pretty sure that's a config option that I'm not gonna go fiddle with. Yeah, so... Hello, Mr. Angry Zombie. We need to make some of that cob wall, the clay wall. I think I've got like, yeah, 7's not gonna cut it. Now to make the clay wall, it is just clay blocks and planks like that. So that's nothing. To get the other ones, you just add more planks. So to get the cross wall ones, you just add more planks this way, and then if you get the diagonal one, you do it this way. And apparently we can use it for applied energy sticks facades. So for now, I'm going to just use the regular clay wall. I do not know if it has a connected texture. So that'll be something to learn. And if we do... Does not. That's okay. Perfectly okay. If we do this again. Like that. There goes that fragile scaffold. It doesn't last very long, does it? And we might do... another lip here. Like that, and then we'll have more up here as a point Probably not right there because I'm trying to think the roof will probably, you know, come in. So we'll need to figure that out as well. So I should clear my inventory a little bit and get great wood and the sleigh on me and try to figure out a shape for this. So far I like it. I am thinking that I'll do something different here. I think I might, yeah. We can do it. We can do it with what we've got. So what I was thinking was, instead of this here, we have the cob, and it's going to require us to do, instead of the slabs here, stairs. It'll give us the same look, but in the window wells, it'll be all that clay wall. So that makes me happier. Oh, the butterflies. I'm like, I keep seeing things up in the sky. There's butterflies. All right. Let's put some of this away that we don't need on us and grab some of this slate, which I'm going to turn into... No, the tile, the shingles. All right. And then we need great wood, which I'm pretty sure I don't have in that chest. Great wood. And we're going to need to make stairs as well. Can we turn this into slate stairs? We can do half slabs. Yes. Okay, so we're going to need some of those. Alright, that's a start. It is looking so quaint. Right. First, let's figure out where... I think the roof will start here, which would mean we need to do you there, whoops, and you there, and we can build off of that. All right, and all right. Trying to figure, I don't want to make it too pointy. This might be it. This is the middle. Like that. Now to duplicate it on this side. And that would be here. Like that, and then probably a slab on top, which I don't have currently. And we'd probably make it like point out a little bit, my little signature little doodad out. So that's the shape. Let's do some of this just to give it a bit of color. Like that. Down this way. All right. So we need to fill that area in. Which we'll probably do from the back. Do I have... No. I want some ironwood. I want some logs and planks. We'll do slab. We'll start from there. Let's see here. Where are you? Okay. If we do that there, this is an opportunity to give it some nice shape in here if we just fill that in. Ooh, or better yet, actually, if we did down here, and then that and that, and a piece of cob wall right here so that the window well, same with this spot, so that the window well is all clay walls. Whoa! Enjoy your dinner! Alright. Okay. That looks nice. Quaint little house up there. Getting started. So we need some of that clay wall. We can fill in for those two spots back here. Okay. This spot. And that spot. Okay. I wish they lasted just a touch longer. Hello? Alright. Definitely gonna light things up as I go here. So that is our front face. I don't know if this is gonna stay... Ow, Wisp. Hey! Leave me alone. Hey! You were... I don't have any arrows. Is he gonna come closer? There he is. Dang it. There we go. We got him. I can't pick up his loot, but we got him. There we go. Alright. Let's figure this out. This is the materials I need for the bottom part of the house. We need to figure out the next side. And yeah, do we want to have this look pretty much... I'm just trying to think, do I want it to look similar on this face? Similar enough that we could probably get it started looking. We just have to remember this side I want to only be one floor, whereas this is 3, 2 and an attic type of thing. So, yeah. Alright. Do the same thing we did, because when things look similar, it means they are cohesive. And then we did cobble for the window ports. And then cobblestone stairs. I need to do some more ironwood. Right there. And there. And then that. Need to make some more fences, ironwood fences. That's what I have on this side, right? Yep. Okay. Fences and stairs. All right. And the challenge with this one is that there's not going to be much up there, so I need to figure out what shape I want that to be. We're going to do the same iron wood across, and then maybe do something like that shape so that we can make sure that it's not too tall. This is the lower side. And so let's do that for now. And let's put even there, sure. All right. Do that. In order to do that one, I need to bring it in. And I did that. We could do that this way. Aha! With let's do a little bit of a variance here. Let's do cobble here. And then this will be where the and then I'll have to remember how I did that archy bit, but we'll do the same thing when we get the roof on for this side. All right, sure. I might be happier doing, can you see those on this side? Yeah, I don't want cob to be seen there. Okay, well. Nothing. But do we want the door to be here or here? I think here. So if this is where the doorway is going to be. It should be right there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Comes night again. See, what I'm trying to figure out here is that if I do this, which I need more of the chiseled stone. Disordered tiles. Okay. I have a problem where right here everything runs into each other. What I could do, I guess. Do I have... I could make this an ironwood. There. Alright, if I do that, maybe I would want to create a sense of dissymmetry, not symmetrical. And if I moved the door over, I don't have the great wood on me, but I could do like, no. You know, something that will go then up that way. Connect right there and have it just a little shelter of a doorway that way. That would be unique and interesting. Could use half slabs. Instead, have it like that with great wood. But I think we'll figure that out once we get some more of the walls done. I like having the door off to one side here. It doesn't have to be perfect. Trying to find a little cute gif for Edward. He just gave me his newest score for game 2. He's going through these games really fast. There must not be a lot of players on either team. He got a 160. A 160, which is like, I think 6 points over his current average. So yay! Alright, is it nighttime again, or am I... Oh, I'm experiencing an eclipse. Fantastic. Alright. Alright, if that's off to the side, I like that window off to the side. We need to get some cobble stairs to finish that. And we can figure out how to enclose this side. Creepy. Okay. Yes, okay, so let's get some great wood and slate and do the roof on that second side. There's great wood. Oh, I hear you. Are you up here or are you underneath? You must be underneath. I don't see you. Ah, here's ya. Is that witch in the water? Yep, she is. Alright. Looks like she's moving awfully fast. Alright. So what I want to do is close off the roof here and bring it over this way so that I know where it'll join up with the second story here. Which will require me to hop up there and start creating the second floor, or the roof. Alright, so get you here? No. That way. Alright, and if we do a similar style, that we did this, and then this is the middle, like that. Going around here. This way. That. Now let's copy that with the slate. Woof, I fell down too far. So then this is what I will be bringing over this way, hopefully. Ooh. That's good. Oh, I forgot that these shingles were directional. They don't look different on the side here, but I know when I saw them on the top they looked different. Alright, so we'll do the same on this side. I just wanted to see what this side looks like. And we need to get that little bit filled in, which is not a problem. Shouldn't be anyway, should not be a problem. So let's figure it out. Step one, we can do a similar thing here that we did on that side, which is this. If I do that though, there's really nothing to support that right there. So let's grab some of our scaffolding that's breaking here. And we'll get that. This stuff's cheap. I'm not worried about it. Okay, so how are we going here? I do that. Can we just put you here? And let's see. I do a whole nother row of this, and then we add some detail like stairs and slabs in this section. Well, I only got the one slab at the moment. Let's go sleep. I see you. You're a wither witch. I don't have any arrows on me. Do I have arrows? I know I've had to craft some before. I just don't know if I have any. Hello? Crap, she got me anyway. Great. She's chucking lingering potions at me. Great! I don't have any kind of a ranged weapon. Actually, you work. Woohoo! Okay, that was cool. Yep. Alright, so I have slowness for a couple more seconds. Still trying to think about that little section we're working on. Here. Oh, you know what we can do? When we get those wildwood trapdoors, we can put it around a glowstone block or something right there and have a little light. And then, okay, so that'll take up that space there. Okay, then we need to consider that we're going to have greatwood slabs over the doorway. Like that. Hey, Maxis! Alright, let's move it up one. Like that. So this section right here, if we do the glowstone here with the trapdoors around it just as a light, which would be awesome. Like how flat this looks, so we need to figure out something. All right, well. Maybe that should be clay wall. Right here. Well, it was made by the Breakfastcraft team, of which I am a member. It was assembled as a kitchen sink pack that it doesn't have a big focus, but the pack maker wanted to include mods that would be like the path least chosen. Would be the best way to describe that. So there's the common mods that end up in almost every single kitchen sink pack are not likely to be in here. And then again, he also took requests. So mods that are in here that people have requested are in here. So there's no thermal expansion, no Ender IO, no mechanism as far as tech mods is concerned. There's a lot of magic in here, which is the direction that I'm going with my playthrough. As far as magic that is in here, I think I may have mentioned all this before. There's Arcane Archives, Electroblob's Wizardry, Botania, which is tech magic, Embers Rekindled, which is another tech magic, Magical Psi, if you're into that. I'm not going to be doing Psi. Astral Sorcery, Roots. Rustic isn't magic, but I like that it's got a big potions system. Bombcraft 6, the Aether, and Divine Favor. So yeah. Yeah, no Ender IO. Nope. Immersive engineering, immersive petroleum, industrial craft 2, industrial foregoing, magnetic craft, pneumatic craft. I'm not going the tech direction, so most of the tech that is in here I won't touch. This is a magical playthrough. Magical. And then as far as building is concerned, if you're a builder, there's chisel and bits, chisel, flat colored blocks. I think they were adding tiny tiles. I don't know if that was actually added or not. That was discussed. So yeah, it's on the Twitch launcher if you wanted to take a look, Maxis, or anyone else for that matter. So yeah, it's called Spilled Juice, and it's run by the Breakfastcraft team. So there's that. I'm gonna take my quick break to feed the cats. I will be right back, and I will answer your question, Maxis.